Okay, we're on to the famous nut rolls. And Mom's making the dough and I'm whipping the egg whites. So Mom, why don't you tell them what's in the dough?
Well, the dough has eggs, flour, sugar, butter. Butter is a must.
Okay.
And a little milk.
Yeah.
And
Does it have yeast?
Yeast.
Yeah.
This is an yeast dough.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, now,
Okay.
so you make it and you let it rise, right?
Yeah, I have to put the filling and everything
Okay.
in, put it on the sheet.
All right.
When it's up, rise, put it in the oven.
Okay, so let's do one thing at a time. So you let it rise, you punched it down, you rolled it out.
Right.
Then we whip the egg whites.
And it
We
goes
got-
with the nuts.
All right, so we have chopped walnuts.
Right.
So we're going to put this in here.
Put that in there.
Okay. And you don't chop them real fine,
No,
do you?
not
Just
real fine.
And you just fold these
Right,
in.
fold this in.
Okay.
Did you put the sugar in there?
I added a tablespoon of
And
sugar.
vanilla?
I haven't put the vanilla in yet. I'm going to put the vanilla in as soon as I fold in.
All right.
Now, where did you get this recipe, Mom?
Well, I've been making that for years. I even forgot how to make it. I had to do a dry run.
But is this something that Grandma would have made?
Well, not really.
Little vanilla.
Grandma wasn't doing too much of fancy cooking, just But I learned from.
So is this something you invented then?
No, I didn't invent this. I
Okay.
had gotten
So you-
literatures and things.
So you improvised
I
on an old
improvised, yeah.
recipe.
Mhm.
Okay. Does that look good?
Very, very.
All right.
good.
So you fold it in
And then
until,
you
and you put. I'm going to add the rest of
the
these.
rest of the nuts, yeah.
And here it is. After you can make it and you can keep it, right?
You can keep that.
So now you just spread that, right, over the dough. And can we bake this immediately, or do we have to let this
we have to
rise
see
again?
that the dough rises a little bit.
Okay.
It's not supposed to rise too much, but enough to.
Let me move that out of your way so you can get that. All right, what temperature are we going to bake this
I
at?
always use 350. I don't know.
350. And I love these. You made these for my wedding, right?
Right.
How many?
You had 20 bushels of cookies. Did you forget? Gee.
No.
Well, don't forget.
All made by hand.
Just-
And you go right to the edges with it, right?
Mhm. Oh,
And
yeah.
I notice you don't have a perfect circle, but that isn't important, is
That's
it? Because you're
not
going to roll
important.
this
That's
up,
not
so
important.
don't worry about
Yeah.
that.
Make sure you've got the nuts.
Press it right down into
Right.
the dough. Beautiful. This is a great thing to have, you know, for a tea party, or if you want to give somebody a gift. And I know you've given these to so many people,
Oh, yeah.
right? You even made them for our crew today.
Yeah? Yeah, I do. I did.
Yeah, I know you did. Okay, that looks good. What do we do next? So you're going to fold it up. Do you have to fold it tightly or loosely?
Loosely.
Okay. All right.
All right, bring me that.
Here's your pan. And do you don't pinch the edges
I
shut?
do and I don't.
Okay, you do and you don't. That's a good answer.
Okay.
All right.
All right, now this will rise. Let it rise. Put it on where it's warm.
So we have to cover it, right?
yeah.
All right.
And
So
then-
we cover this. We let it rise, what, till it's double in size?
Till you see it get up high. This is not a dough that gets real.
Okay, so we let it rise maybe 20, 25
Right.
minutes. Then you put it in a 350 oven for how long?
Well, I'm not one to time things. I look.
All right, everything's up here, as I keep saying. And this is what it looks like,
This
right?
one, yeah, when you get it, yeah. I
When
made
it's
this-
done?
mhm.
All right, so
Yeah.
it doesn't rise an awful lot.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, now you put a glaze on it, right?
I do, yes.
All right, so let's tell everybody what you made the glaze from.
Glaze is butter and sugar and a little bit of
Butter?
vanilla
Yeah.
and a little bit of cream.
Cream, and you use confectioner sugar.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
like
so
that.
let's show everybody how you do it.
Okay.
Do it your way. Do you put it on while they're warm?
You can, but I suggest you don't because then it's kind of slides off. And I wait till it's a little cooler, you know.
And then you spread it. You could put whole walnuts on top of
Oh, yeah,
that, too.
I put the cherries on.
All
You see
right,
how
I
nice
know.
the cherries look.
You like the maraschino
Well,
cherries.
yeah.
But yeah, that's great. You could put them. I'll do that part while you're doing.
Okay.
Okay. So you just spread it thinly.
That's it all the way down.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You know, people have wanted my mother to go into business with them, right, Mom? Remember when you used to have the pizza business out at the end of the road?
Oh.
People would come by, they'd buy a pizza, and she said, "Would you like to take another one with you?" Free of charge, of course. That business didn't last very long.
No. But
All
I
right.
had fun.
You had fun. That was the most important
I
thing.
had fun.
So now we put the cherries on, and that just dresses it up very nicely, doesn't
Very
it?
nicely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These are great at Christmas time. I know you used to make a lot of these at
Oh,
Christmas
yeah.
time. You still do.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. They look very professional, Mom. Very
Mm-hmm.
professional. But then you are the queen of pastry. And if you wanted to,
You see, what
You could put
what do I
some-
got to give you, Marianne, with all these
nothing.
accolades you made?
You
for-
are. I'm
Uh-huh,
being truthful. You
okay.
could put some total walnut,
uh-huh.
whole walnuts on.
Okay.
Doesn't that look pretty?
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Yeah, that's done.
wow.
Isn't that fun?
Isn't she amazing?